Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey, how y'all doing? Happy Monday, happy Monday. And I'm back for Missile Social Corner. I ain't done this for a minute. The last time I did a Missile Social Corner was last year. So what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Monday. I'm here enjoying my second day off. Go back to work tomorrow. I don't know. Depends how I feel. I may just call out. What's going on? So y'all see the thumbnail and y'all see the people's on this. And y'all see the title. Let me know y'all hear me because I'm gonna be behind the screen again because streaming always streaming with the unstable connection. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. So I'm gonna be behind the screen. As long as y'all hear me, we can have a conversation. I know that's right. And welcome, Gemini Fly. How you doing? I am great. I am well. I'm here having a good time a little bit. I know my little stomach was a little messing up a little bit, but we'll see. That's what I say. I feel. I'm gonna see how I feel. But other than that, I've been great. I've been great. I've just been happy, having a good time. Life has been a good time, not really stressful. So I'm enjoying myself. And I'm here to give y'all the tea about these interviews and have a discussion. I really haven't wanted to have a discussion with y'all because it's like I watched these interviews today before I did my live today, and I took some notes. So I'm gonna just talk about these people. We're gonna talk about Martell and his interview with Tasha K. How a travesty that was. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't humanize this guy. He's gonna be how he is. He showcased what he is. He showcased proven no times and time again who he actually is. What we see is what we getting. So it made it seem like we not getting something different that we vandalizing you. That's not happening. You doing that all to your damn self. And whatever. As more and more you do this interviews, you need to stop. Whoever's your publicist and everything needs to tell you, you need to stop doing interviews because you just hanging yourself deeper and deeper for no apparent reason, but whatever. Then we'll get to Latrice interview with Scotty and Jamal. And she was from Bell Collective, and we're gonna hear her side because I did feel like if y'all watched my review, I did feel like she was getting up on the reunion. And her marriage is a focus point. So we're gonna talk about her and how she felt about a lot of things about the marriage, about the girls, about the infamous altercation at her event with Selena and Sophia. So we're gonna talk about that. And then we're gonna end it with Selena Johnson, the one who had the altercation with Sophia. And if y'all don't know who Selena Johnson is, she was one of the mothers of Bring It. That was a very popular show with the dancing dolls. And she had Sanjay and the twins, Star and Sky, and she was the mother there. And she was married to this guy named JJ, and JJ is currently married to the girl named Sophia, who's one of the Bells in Bell Collective. You see how they're connected? So JJ Sophia is in Bell Collective, and Selena, she know a lot of the Bells, and she was riding Latriece, and her Latriece been cool for a long time. And then the altercation happened, and so because of that, Selena and Sophia cannot be near each other, and now that's why we can't see her anymore on the rest of the season because of what happened. Well, we're going to break all that down. So y'all know normally I would have done the Black Bravo Entertainment with Potomac and Married to Medicine, but I decided to push pause on that and just wait till next week and give you 2 episodes back to back of each show and give you a review next Monday. So next Monday we'll talk about Married to Medicine and Potomac. I'll give it a break for that. At the end of the day, I'm not really missing anything because Potomac has not been giving me what I need to get, and Married to Medicine has been okay. Are y'all ready? Did y'all hear me? All right, let's start off with the Martell interview. Hold on, let me go this here. If the freaking studio was backing up, you will see my face and everything. But if y'all got hear me, I'm fine. All right, let's start with this Martell because we got some things to talk about. Hey, Auntie Mama Boo, what's up? I know you got first seat. I know that's right. I know we play game. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button Share this out. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know how you feel down below in the comment section. All right. So y'all know Martell did an interview with Tasha K. And we also had Tasha K also had Melody in her interview like I did years ago. And she also had Arion, who was the other woman, according to Martell, on her platform too. So she wanted to give Martell his platforms because she felt like the idolized male, the vitalized him. She's trying to get them humanizing him. And he just keep failing. She was asking him questions over and over and over again. This is trying to get him to say the right thing, but he just not saying the right thing. And I said, oh. So obviously you doing that all to your damn self, Martell. Nobody doing that for you. And yes, if y'all don't know, Martell was part of Loving Matters Huntsville. That was one of the popular shows on Loving Matters Huntsville. That was the Loving Matters franchise that produced by Carlos K. And him and Melody was married when they pitched the show. Yes, him and Melody pitched the show to Carlos. So they got some little EP credit a little bit. And they gathered an ensemble cast. Now, the show was originally supposed to be like a real estate thing, like an HGTV type of thing, with real estate, commercial buildings, business like that. But when it got owned, it took a different turn. And it became more reality than what they thought. And because of that, we saw the affair played out, not affair so much, but the after effect of the affair that was presented in the seasons between Martell and this other woman, and Mel, who he's married to, in a breakdown in the marriage. So because of that, she divorced him, left him alone, and from there, it's been like spiraling out of control. Spiraling out of control for no apparent reason, and people wonder why she don't like the rest with him. And why there's no peace between them. It's crazy. If he would have just left her alone, move along with that other woman that he claims that she is, and that y'all just be co-parent, and we wouldn't have to be going through all this. It's no smear campaign. It's no trying to bash you. We doing this all to yourself. But him in his normal fashion, he likes to constantly degrade the ex-wife, but wonder why she don't want to rock with him. Constantly does this. And he did this in this interview. He didn't want to talk nothing positive about his ex-wife. After you spend all these years with her and have children, and then want to speak anything positive, but what she had done to you and everything. But when it comes to the other chick, Arion, you didn't have much to say, but you don't want to my disrespect her. Okay, whatever, boy. All right, let's go on. Let's talk about it. So he said he is done being a villain. He is done being a villain. He's done. I said, oh, you, for someone who be done, you should have been done, but that's on you. Nobody tell you to do what you do, but we'll get into that. So Tasha K, she said, listen, I'm a wife myself, and I will see myself why I would give up my throne to go talk to the other woman and dress the other woman and all that stuff and befriend her. I said, since when they ever be friends? Because if that was the case, then we wouldn't have had all this blow up issues between those two. Arion going online for free, like a dummy, bashing Mel, calling her all kinds of names, wondering why she's mad at you, not knowing that girl, you had a whole freaking relationship with her husband. Now, He said that Ariel needs to be on the show to collect a check. And they said the reason why y'all keep talking about her throughout the whole season. So why she can't be on the show? I said let's break this down, y'all. Let's break this down. They talked about the situation. They talked about what was currently going on through their relationship. He had an affair, infidelity. Talk about what's going on. They never mentioned the person's name, who she is, or they mentioned, how this person connected with Martell and how long they've been together, what was going on, what she had done, why she calling the house, telling me to put Martell on the phone, all that stuff. That's all she was doing. But after all this stuff was going on, we never knew who this person was. How can we find out who she was? People was online investigating. And I found out who she really was through Funky Daddy YouTube page, and he broke the news of who she is. But that's not that. Because even if he did broke the news, she could have still kept quiet. Everyone had no confirmation if she was her or not. But no. Martell picked the dusty one who wanted to speak. And because she came out and spoke, that's why everybody started realizing that who she is. Because y'all use my likeness, y'all talk about me. I said, they barely even mention your name. So it could have been anyone in the universe that he could have messed with. And nobody know it was you unless you open your dusty mouth and spoke on the situation and said it that it was you. You could have kept quiet. But no, you kept going online for weeks. Hey, Tracy Boo, for free. For free, you kept going online on a weekly basis. That's how slow you are. Online on a weekly basis for free, trying to clear your name and speaking on the situation, all that stuff, like they getting mad, all that stuff, like they talk about you, but they never mention your name. The only time that your name was ever mentioned, it when Carlo dusted behind mentioned the name at the freaking reunion. Which you should maybe I wanted to backslap his behind. He the one mentioned your name the first time, and then your name was shown in the scene when he was in the car driving, and your name popped up on the thing. He was talking to you. That's it. Yeah, I think that was the time. During the time Martell was starting to date Sheba Shin. Exactly. So nobody was talking about you, girl. Nobody even knew you existed until you confirmed yourself that you was the person. You could have kept quiet, like the old age ladies that was having an affair with their best friend husband behind their back, in front of their nose, being their friends in front of their face, but sleeping with their husband behind their back for years, and they wouldn't even know. Wouldn't even know. Because they kept their shit quiet. But no, you wanted to showcase who you are. So she'd be on the show to collect the check. I don't know. No, she shouldn't. Now, would it have been great TV? Maybe would have been great TV. But the problem is, good, once you got online, you were starting going off at everybody, bashing people, trying to spill some tea about not just the hosts, but everybody else in the cast too. Though you know this, you got receipts, you got all this like that, saying a lot of stuff. So you think they want to have you out on the show? Now, this is before we all know that. Before we found out the cast was only on Martell's side at that reunion, where we finally found out that everybody knew about you but Mel. And that's what was like, oh, okay. And nobody ever said it to her. Now, if she would have been more respectful, whole accountability, all that stuff like that, maybe she'll be on a show. Because we see side chicks on TV shows before anyway. Maybe, but no. You rude and disrespectful, so you don't belong on no platform collecting a check. And you only collect that check one time when they use your voice on the show. And Martell confirmed that they paid you for that. Other than that, that's it, girl. You burn your bridges by doing all that. If you would have been respectful, maybe you would have been on the show. But I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think Mel will have it at all. But stuff. So no. They wasn't talking about you like Martell. And Martell's still going on with that. I said, Martell, stop. Yeah, act like y'all was saying her name throughout the whole freaking season. No, y'all wasn't saying her name. Y'all wasn't saying the situation. All right. So he said the story dragged all these years because she needed a storyline. Mel needed a storyline. I said, I don't know. She needed a storyline. I mean, that was part of your storyline all this time. So, and it's still going on because you keep messing with her. So, what's the point? And when she took the back seat and she wasn't filming with you, you still took upon yourself and filmed the scenes with other people and talking about her. And she's talking about you only if somebody brought your name up. So, I don't think she needed a storyline. But unfortunately, you was part of the core 6. So you two had to be still on the show. I mean, y'all don't have to. Carlos could say, no, you don't have to become. Y'all can stay behind the scene, collect a check, and we get somebody else to be in the forefront. But other than that, no. And then the first thing that he said that got me aggravated, that I was going to turn off this whole interview. But I said, you know what? I said, we're going to do this interview. I'm going to talk about it. When he said Mel is getting flew down and getting effed. Getting fucked. Just flew out and getting fucked. I said, oh, you just thought so hello of her. That she just get flew out and getting dick like that? Getting dick down like she's a freaking $2 hoe? Like that's what you think thought she was? I was like, oh, that's just nasty. And then she was doing that. What is to you? You broke up a freaking relationship and family. And I feel like she only did that after you started cheating with her. So if she did, whatever. Nobody came out and said anything, just like nobody came out and said that they messed with Marcel. Look dusty behind. And you cannot convince me that he would have stayed with her. Know how he is. Know how he's so quick to left that relationship or leave or to sneak behind the relationship to mess with Ariel for all these umpteen years. That he wouldn't have just leave her if he found out she was actually getting dick down by other guy besides him. He don't peg me as someone who will want his woman to be mess with someone else when he's with him, even though he might dog her out. He don't pay me the guy who like that. So you think you would stay if you know she was cheating on you? Boy, bye. Or you thought it said, oh, if I was doing my dirt, you doing your dirt. Why are we breaking up? We should just let it be. No, that's not how it goes. So we get a little background story. He was born, the only person in the cast was born and raised in Huntsville. His father was in and out of jail. The father is currently incarcerated. And he grew up in a single parent household. Only his mom raised him. And he had a younger brother, but his younger brother's like going in and out of jail himself. He right now facing incarceration his dad himself. I said, Dad, what's going on? And he talked about his custody. He got 7 days on, 7 days off, custody agreement with Mel. And then he said when he created that baby, that kind of put the demise of the that pushed forward to the divorce. He said, "Oh, me and Mel was separated at the time when that baby was created." Exactly, Tracy Boo. Nobody would believe that. That's what I was saying. You used to say him just making it seem like because you did it, you wanted to make it seem like she was an equal partner in this thing. And that's the case. You and Mel should have both came out and said that, oh, well, we had an open relationship. Oh, we knew about it. We will get to that point. We had an open relationship and that's an agreement. And then we had to have all the shit. But no, this is not what happened. No, she didn't cheat. And if she did, it did it after you started stepping out. And that's when we'll say, okay, then you did that, what you did, then she did what she did. Would it make it right? No. But at the same time, you had a whole freaking affair. So he created a Knox when they were separated. I said, okay, Ann, but still, y'all were still married. So you still created a baby. Now I want to know if I want to say if she would stay with you if the baby was created or not. Maybe she would probably stick with them no longer. We don't know. But we do know that baby did was a catalyst that pushed her on edge. Whoop, whoop. Hey family, hey auntie Baba Boo. That pushed her on the edge to her to really go forward with the divorce. We do know that. So the reason why he want to be there with kids because his father wasn't there for him, and yeah, the whole spill to break the curse. And we kind of find out he was a special ed teacher for 2 years. He loved kids and like that. But we did know that him and Mel met as teachers, or they was both teaching at the same time. That's how they when they met. And they did tell us that. Now we know specifically what specifically she was teaching. No, I believe she was teaching English. I think she was doing English, and he was special ed. I think that's what it was. So Tasha K said, "Oh, you got two families. So you got two families, two separate families." He said, "No, I got one family." No, you got two families. He said, "No, I got one family with the 5 kids. This is one family." I said, "Okay, so who's okay? You just slow, but obviously you got two separate families. You got 4 kids with one person. Got one kid with another person. Now, whatever. You got two separate family households, but whatever. You say you got one family, just 5 children. That is what it is, because you have 5 children." He said he talks to his mom every day. That's cute. Talks to his mom every day. And she's asking, so how was it growing up into high school, college like that? He always he said he always had a girlfriend. Always had a girlfriend. But he was a bad kid when he growing up. He was very bad, getting out of trouble, all that stuff. And it still as him as an adult. We can see that still characteristics in him. So he talked about a situation when he went to get a warrant because he said a couple of times that Mel tried to get him arrested and take him to court and everything. I said it seems like the other way around. You don't want to keep taking him to court, but whatever. It seems like if y'all both taking each other to court, whatever. Stop doing what you're doing. Just try to keep taking him to court. But it is what it is. You know, at this point, it could be a battle of who gonna one up each other. I don't know. Or we're gonna continue this fight. But I don't think it would have been doing like that. I would say if you would leave me alone, it would have been no fight to be continuing to do it. Just leave me alone and stop messing with me. Stop sending me threatening text messages, harassing me, being threatening, hostile, all that stuff. When I left you behind, deal with it. So when he went to get the document, they said he was a warrant out for his arrest. He said Mel took 11 months to even file it to get to come after him aboard for that. And what was it? Was harassing text messages. And yes, throughout the thing, it was some proof that he showed to Tasha K. And yeah, Tasha K had the unedited version on her online page. I don't pay for her website, so I only saw this interview on YouTube. And basically, it was more to that, but it was like almost 2 hours in this interview. But more of that was on her website, so I didn't see the website, so I don't know what other stuff we talked about. I think he talked about the charade. I didn't see that part. So y'all let me know if y'all watched the online one, what he said about that. Other than that, only watched the YouTube one. Right, CM? Like, so it's like you can't convince us that she was doing this while you doing you. So that's what you said. You could make me the freaking bad guy when you was out here doing yourself. I said, you boy, you would not be with her first in the first place. And second of all, you would have been blasted at. Did you have proof? What is it? So he got arrested for DV of, they said domestic violence, communication, harassment. So then he said, It was no sex tape. I don't have that. It's messed up. I'm not gonna talk about that stripper Carson or all that craziness. I said, boy, you buy. Cause your freaking girlfriend or your woman, like you claim to be now, the one who said that you gave her the thing and she has a copy. And you wanted her to leak it out. Or create a fake page. You know the whole detail. Create a fake page, put it out there, make it seem like it was someone else, but actually it was her, Mel, and him together committing a sexual act. He said it was on your phone, and she went on his phone and looked at it. It could be true, it could not be true. At the end of the day, you had it. And say she has no proof, she got like that. I said, okay, whatever. She want to have that whole tirade with the freaking YouTuber who dedicated her whole page bashing Mel and leaking stuff on Ariel's behalf. Y'all know who she is. So she want to go through all that. Say he never hit Mel, but she would done that to him. And now, and because of that, he released videos online stating that, oh, yeah, she did this and like that. And I said, first of all, why are you recording her? That's one thing. Second thing, people who put videos out there only put the videos out there to make a narrative to showcase them in a good light. You doing all these videos montage of what Mel did to you or to you could make it seem like you have a habit of inciting people, getting on their skin, saying the wrong things, gaslighting them, making them feel like crazy so they can snap a little bit on you. And she been going through this with you for years. So obviously I feel like she, even though it's not right to hit you or whatever it is or else like that, but I do feel like if you gaslighting your person, your partner, exciting them to lead to react, and then you filming them, then you're not the innocent party here either, man. So those videos you putting out there was like sickening because we could tell that you was antagonizing Mel through the scenes. He said, what happened? Oh, she should have walked away. I said, you should have walked away too. So what is it? You didn't have to film her. And she was going off the rockers and go off the craziness. You could just walked away. But no, you want to try to gather evidence and make it seem like she just violent, abusive person in a relationship. Now, did she admit that she had done some every now and then? Maybe she did, yeah. In some interviews she did. But only I did feel like she only did that because you make it seem like you just innocent and you don't do nothing. She just going off the rockers and just going off your head. Boy, bye. The way how you be yelling at females, going after them, opposing your big figure at them and trying to intimidate them. You don't think they're going to try to react and defend themselves? Now, I'm not saying it's right till we put their hands on each other. But at the same time, don't be antagonizing someone else either. Because we all be saying it online that, oh, well, even though words, it's just words, and you don't have the right to hit nobody. But people also know that words do incite people to react too. So we know two truths could be the same thing. It was him asking Tasha K to take all the stuff down and her saying, no, you gave it. It's like, why people don't learn? Why people don't learn? If you give Tasha K some evidence, she going to post it up there. This is her MO. It's her MO. So now you want to tell her to take it down? Because no, you put it out there. And now the world knows that you putting these videos out there, you recording your freaking ex-wife videos going violent rage on you. And people who understand the situation, who've been in the situation, know that maybe she reacted because how you was doing at that time. Oh, no, he that. He doxed Mel, and for what? Exactly. Why did Tasha K Mel bank statement? And why do that? It was the reason for all that. I didn't know he did that. Because remember, I didn't see all the receipts that she dropped on her website. Oh, let me know. Spill some tea. Let me know. Yep, her address was on the police report. Not the police. And the whole address. So he didn't really care about freaking darken the freaking stuff information before he gave it to her. It just gave it to her and have her old address on there plastered like that. That's sickening. And you talk about kids like you drop it out to safety of her. Well, her kids when the kids was with her. You don't think about that, no. Your goal is to campaign and run male image down to the ground, and it's not working. There was also some male identified females who's working for them in your favor for these chicks who feel like the woman's in the wrong. For real, she better take that down. For real, you still gotta owe that girl money. So, all in all, I feel like he did those videos to make it seem like she is a violent person. And even though I feel like it's right, but I feel like you did that because you want to antagonize her and make her look like bad. And they would film it and make it seem like she was the one. I said, boy, bye. Whatever. Now, so Tasha K said, listen, Tasha K goal was to humanize Martell. This is stuff that we don't see. So if you don't shake up and tell us a different side or tell us your truth, then we all gonna still think you're this villain. Well, we do know you're a villain. Exactly. Chad, you took my freaking money and it wasn't yours. Oh, somebody, you will get my money back. Take this whole place down. And she like the fuel and everything. I know that's right. You better go and wait until XL on him. So she said, so he refused to talk any positivity about Mel and all that stuff. I said, we always know that. You never want to do that. But this is the woman you have 4 kids with and married. They got married within the first year of knowing each other. He said they met in January, February, and I guess he got engaged to her around December of that year, and they didn't get married till like July. So within the first year of them being together and a half, they got married in their 20s. He's very young. But you cannot tell us what made you attracted to Mel to make her your wife and have 4 children with. You can't even name one thing. So I want to say, no, I'm not saying anything positive. I said, it's not about saying anything positive. What made you attracted to her? If it wasn't just her looks and her body, what made you attracted to her? It's not a hard question. He could not answer that at all. He said, I prayed for that, I manifest this, and all that stuff like that. But what was it? If it was organic, what made it organic? He wasn't at all. At all. And you could tell during the interview he was getting agitated and aggravated. I said, this is you. This is you. So, and Tasha K tried to humanize him. I don't know her tactics, because I don't watch her interviews like that anyway. Because her tactics is questionable. But I do see that she was asking the same questions over and over to try to get him to answer the way that they make him look good, and he wasn't doing it. He wasn't catching it. He was slow. He wasn't catching it at all. Or she just asking him and he's doing that and make himself look bad, like always. So he said, why nobody asked her why she stayed? I said, obviously people did ask her why she stayed. We don't know why she stayed because she believed you're behind. She believed you that she was going to change. You're going to make it better. She would work it out. And that's why she ended up getting pregnant with her fourth child with you. Now, I wouldn't have done that. But listen, she believed you. Exactly. It wasn't working. It wasn't working because that's who he is, through and through. And it's very prevalent with this whole interview. I said, gosh. Through and through. He wasn't grasping it. He couldn't get it at all. See, yeah, they asked her why she stayed. She believed you're behind. Even after all this came out, you was making all this, oh my gosh, I want my baby, I want my baby back, I want to stop playing, I'm going to be good for you, I'm going to be faithful and everything. Yeah, right, you still kept going. And then you created this baby. So you didn't change nothing. So she was asked, and she answered the question. That's what she stayed. All right. So she said, so what's all the time that she accused you and he was going to jail for? Like, what's all the time? He said like 6 times. And afterward, he said, no, it was only 5. And one time he talked about the DV, harassment, and text messages and communication. And then the other 4 times he said it was abuse claims. That she claimed that she accused him of abusing the son. I said she didn't accuse him of abusing the son. She took her son's word. Her son came home telling that daddy be beating me and spanking me, whatever he's doing. She took to her heart. She started going to you. Now people say that, oh, maybe should have called him, asked him if this was going on. And maybe some people probably wouldn't have done that. So what's going on? My son said you beating him and everything. What's going on? What you beating him for? Spanking? What's all that? Because you know this comic in day and age, ever a spanking and beating, it changed. And people, they're not playing with that. So what you doing? Some people probably won't have called them and see what's going on. And other people probably say, no. Nope. I'm talking to my lawyer. Because first of all, I think the reason why she wasn't calling him because at that time she wouldn't have any forms of communication with him. So it's best to handle this through the freaking thing. Now, he was upset. He's gonna have his kids for 56 days and all that stuff. And she didn't call to ask him, and things are in his favor. And she had no claims. I said no, she did because you had an interview. Remember, he had an interview with Queen Sheba, and the whole thing come about. And what it was that they did find that like, you had some anger issues, and you supposed to go to freaking classes. You refused, and that's what agreement is not changing, and you're not getting no child support. Because the thing ties around close to the custody case they was having it. So it was going like hand to hand. So obviously they found some reason that you is a valid, you have anger. So you supposed to get ordered to go to court, ordered to go to classes, and you did not go. For real. Want to end up getting Tasha a Queen Sheba type interview. For real. Because they're just letting you hang your own words. So I was like, damn. boy, basically Mel created it. I said, Mel, believe her son. If her son tells her that you beating him up and beating all that stuff, she gonna take her to court. And they dealing with it. And they found out you should go to classes. You should go to classes. So the custody stayed the same, 7 days on, 7 days off, and you're not getting no child support. Because we will not interview because you will make it seem like the judge ruled in your favor, and the judge ain't ruling in your favor. And now y'all still going to court for some things. Whatever the court is going to go for, whatever, move on. So they talked about the pitching the show and how they pitched the show, and they wanted to have this HGTV type of show when they were talking real estate and houses, that type of thing, building houses, showing houses, how to sell houses, all the information about houses, all that stuff. That's what they're supposed to do. So you say you want an HGTV or OWN. And I said, why you want to, do you seen OWN before? But whatever. So reach out to Carlos, because I think Mel has a connection to know Carlos, who Carlos is. We reached out to Carlos, talked. And he said, okay, give me like within a year and something like that. We can get this going. Popular. He said they called him back real quickly. He said, let's do this thing. They just shoot whatever the palette scenario they trying to do, pitch they had to do. It worked on one of them, but on one of the ensemble cast. So you have any friends, people you were cool with, you friends with to come on the show with you, and that's how they end up choosing the Scotts. That's that. Now, he said if it wasn't for the show, that him and Mel would have been in this predicament. And I said, maybe it could be true, maybe not could be true. At the end of the day, I do feel like the show gave her a platform to move out of the relationship because it's a forefront, it's on reality TV show, as evidence here. It's a public platform. It's always going to be out. And that's her out, get out. Maybe it did help push along the affair and her have it escape. Now, if they was never on the show, we would never know who they are anyway. So it can be possible. It cannot be possible. But we do know you would still be cheating though. So that's what is possible. That's what we do know. So Martell went against his own boyfriend, Carlisha. It said Carlos that own didn't do Ariel right. I said, what the hell are they supposed to do for her? She didn't do her damn self right. It should have been a better figure person and not being rude and going on figure internet on a weekly basis being for free. Yeah, I do remember. She did move out. And then she got back with him when the show picked up. I'm just going by. I say maybe it could be true. But she did. I do remember they saying that she did move out. And she was with him at the time. And when the show picked up, they got back together for the season 1 when the show got greenlighted. He said they didn't do Ariel right. She should have done the show. And we discussed it so many times. I said, no, y'all did not. We discussed this in the beginning of this review, and this live. Y'all didn't discuss her. Y'all discussed the situation. Because people discussed the situation and they never said her name, that's true. Because she stayed with you for the sake of the show and get the image to create this duo. Until you kept going on and got that baby, and that's what you it's a final straw, and you didn't stop cheating. And y'all talked the situation and never mentioned her name. Now I understand they would have kept saying, "Oh, Ariel." Honestly, I thought it was a few people at first. Exactly. I could have people say that he was cheating on most of the people, but he said no, it was just that one person. So that's what I said. So what's about this person that you continue to have an affair with? Now, I said, they never said your name until Carlos mentioned your name in the first time. And I said, why the fuck you would say her name in the reunion, dusty ass? And I talk about Carlisha. So he told us that she was promised to be on the show. I said, who promised her that? Oh, well, and if she was promised, she messed that up by continue going on bashing these people, not being humble. Exactly. And that's what I said earlier. I said nobody knew who you were until you decided to speak on it. Because when he did that news, you could have kept quiet and people would say, okay, Funky, like we see you, but do you got proof? That's your proof. Unless she says something we don't know, it's speculation. She did voiceover. What's up? Asking for a DNA test. Exactly. Like, it's like, yes, they use your voice. And that's it. And because something happened, they say, you know what? He said, no, we just go use your voice. But she got paid for that. But still. Oh, well. And he said when they pitched the show, Ariel was in the picture. She was in the picture at the time when they pitched the show. And that's what he was going online by saying that, oh, she cheated before. It's before the attorney. You know, he clues that she was messing with an attorney. All that extra stuff. I said, boy, bye. If you was doing all this before, you would not be here sitting here telling us that you were with this girl. You would have left her a long time ago. So he said Mel went to her house and have a conversation. They was like over there for a couple of hours, whatever. And I said, yeah, I do remember Ariane did say that Mel came to her house. And Mel said that she went to her house. So I guess it did happen. I guess she went to her house and says, leave me a frick alone, bitch. God, that's what she went to your house for. Calm down. Calling my house disrespectful. And that's when he talked about the respectable cheating, and that's what happened. I said yes, because she was saying that. It's like, if you was going to do this, respect me in the process. Now, cheating is cheating, and some people have more tolerance to it on others, and people will say, you know what, whatever. As long as he take care of the household, I can let him cheat in peace. Some people have that mindset, and other people don't have that mindset. You got to find out who the person you're dealing with and what they feel. So she was saying, if you go do that, don't have this bitch keep calling me, disrespecting me all time of night, being rude, and making it known that she messing with you. Now she was everybody on mute. And I don't have no idea of her existence. They're not respectable that she's making it seem. That's what's her definition of respectable cheating. Don't have her being messy coming across this threshold in our family, in our household. And you messed that up by not putting a muzzle on this chick. Oh, so this way he said. That's why I put him on Discord, because we're going to have a conversation. He said, because this would shock Tasha K. She said, okay, so you had this affair with a side chick. He said, oh, no, she wasn't no side chick. Don't do that. And he got upset. I said, what the man you fucking mad for? Like, you trying to check us about the figure title she got? Okay, so what was she? He said, no, she was no side chick. She was the other woman. Forget, let it be known. That's that. Straight up. Word. I said, okay. Oh, okay. Now me, having the mindset I have, oh, so she was the other woman. So let me school you here with the other woman versus side chick. It was the other woman. That means you have been dating Arion and Mel at the same time. And also, that would have mean that Mel and Arion knew each other while you was dating them at the same time. So that means it would have been no secret that you was with Arion when you were with Mel if she was the other woman. But you decide to marry Mel. And have 4 kids with her. But we also know that you was trying to get this other woman pregnant a couple of times. And unfortunately, she had a couple of M's. It's sad. And then she saw the last one, she was not going to let go. And then she had it. Oh, yeah. And like you said, she's the other woman. I said, boy, she don't figure other woman. She was a side chick. But that's what he's saying. I said, oh, so she was the other woman now. She would have been there and they would have knew each other. Because a man who have multiple women, they was each other women, these other women would knew each other. It's no secret. She was your child chick because there wouldn't be no freaking divorce and nothing like that. If they know you was the other woman, if they had an agreement, you had an agreement with Mel saying, listen, I marry you, you my main woman, but I have this other woman on the side. And Mel knew about this and said, honey, yeah, I know about it. Okay, whatever. This is our relationship, whatever, leave it alone. Then there would have been no sneaking out the house. It would have been no lying. It would be none of that. If she was the other woman. No, she was not the other woman. She was some freaking side chick. Because you were sneaking out and lying about it and being with her. Now, you thought you got a woman that was supposed to be okay. You have multiple women. But that's what you presented yourself. You said you're a woman, man, and you had two women. Say the other woman. So, Tasha K asked you, do you see yourself being a polygamist? Because this whole situation screamed polygamous. If you said she was the other woman and Mel was the wife, I said, boy, if that's what you want, just be upfront with it. They asked, will you be faithful when it comes to Arion? And because that's your girl now, that's my girl, you disrespected her, you disrespected me. But you also disrespecting your wife, your ex-wife didn't mean anything to you? I guess you disrespect her on your damn self. So I guess it ain't mean nothing to you. So why Mel was important? That's what you still couldn't give us that. So no, she was no the other woman. I said he said that and Tasha K was scraps, and I said, oh bitch. Don't make it seem like that was the case. Because while we sitting here, if she was the other woman, so ain't no need for her to call Mel phone and put Martell on the phone. It wasn't her need to go online bashing her every week if y'all knew each other. Boy, bye. So that's his girl. He with her. So Tasha K said, do you love Arion? Like, do you love her? Like, what's going on? That's what you want? Be with? So you was messing with her for like at least 10 years. Because it was about 7 years before the show pitched on when you was messing with her. So now after 3 more years to it was like at least 10 years. So you still in there married a bitch? Yes, I said it. And he said, oh, she showed my kids a different, healthier lifestyle. I said, you could have did that all your damn self. And so what about Ariel to make her special? Like, what's going on? He said they was equally yoked. I said equally yoked. Really? Okay, so if she was equally yoked, then she could be the minute you got divorced from Mel. Oh no, it's only been 3 years. Oh yeah, because he wasn't counting the mess with her. I said, no, we counting the mess with her. Because you had a whole fear that she was the other woman, right? So why she couldn't get married? Why you didn't marry her? Because at the sooner you got divorced from Mel, you could have married girl, the other woman, like Clancy said. They have, and how they had a healthy lifestyle, but they couldn't have food. Exactly. Where's the food at? Equally yoked, Dumb and Dumber. Exactly. He said, oh, Mel entertained on the DMs because he said, oh, I remember the episode. She said, go find your girlfriend. I said, no, she didn't say just go find your girlfriend. Just say, I'll find your girlfriend. You threatened and said, if you don't do this, I'm going to give myself a girlfriend. She said, go find your girlfriend then, boy. Leave me the hell alone. But then she did say that if she knew it was that serious that you was going to leave like that, then she would listen to you more, or at least whatever. Maybe that's her fault or not. But you said you was a great communicator. You was a great communicator. He said, oh, baby, why don't I have a buying food when your mom here? You could cook food, cook the kids for food. I said, so what were your 2 hands? You could have cooked too. You could have cooked just as much as she had cooked. Oh, baby, you're not giving me enough hair and everything like that. Oh, let's put that. And he said the only complaint that she had was you not talking dirty to her. He said, oh, I never talk dirty to you. I said, that's the problem. You didn't consider her freaking sexual needs. He said the only way she was good that she messed with someone else who made talk to her. That's what she wanted. I said, whatever. If she did that after y'all left each other and she found out somebody digging her down and talk her dirty so that she found out that would make her coochie wet, then oh well. So I was saying graphic, y'all. Let me move on. They said, damn, it's a calm down. I said, listen. And that's what make her think like it, then oh well. She wanted her husband to do that. But you cannot do that because that make it seem like you a boring lay. But yet. But then again, Mel, you had 4 kids with a guy who couldn't make you have an orgasm and couldn't talk dirty to you, girl. But then again, it doesn't take much to get pregnant anyway, so that's that. So what he said, what about Arion? I'm gonna move on. I'm about to finish with this. What about Arion that you love like so much about it? She's a great mom. I say, you know what, God said that to our woman, and that's the only attributes. That's not really a compliment that they make it seems. Now, if you're good with your children, that's fine. But should not be the only thing you can have about me. Just me being a mom. That's it. So I was an incubator to create your kid and just raise it, and you got nothing else about me. This is the one who just birthed the kid. Well, douchebag guys like that say that that's not a compliment. Okay. You're supposed to be a great mom and a great dad for your kids. You decide to have them. Exactly right. Because she want to be online dissing Mel and forgot the whole baby in the car. Oh, not you read it. Oh, hell. Oh, she's a great mom, huh? She's a good mom. And that's the only attribute you got for Amion? Okay. He said, oh, Mel fell out with everybody. Mel does not fell out with everybody. She fell out with the people on the show because the people on the show was not her friends. Ooh, child. He said, oh, people created stuff on him about him to make it not true. I said, nobody created nothing about you that you didn't present to your own damn self, Martell. So get out of here. Now he talked about the business license because she had the business license. He still don't have the business license. He worked on a partner who has a business license, and she took him off the permit at one time, and then he was upset. He put my name back on the business license. She didn't do that first, and then Kalisha asked her. She put his name back on it, and what part of that was because she was messing had an alleged affair with her attorney, and he went to blast it out there. And he said, "Oh, he was supposed to marry her too. So how you a side chick to somebody was?" I said, "Oh well, all of that." Oh, really? You just have a story about her, huh? Oh, child. Wait, not the girl that let the baby pull liquor out. Child. Yeah, that same girl. The same girl that's a good mom. I said, okay, then she a good mom in a year, huh? That's not a compliment, Amion girl. So don't sit here and freaking TV watching your man on freaking Tasha K smiling ear to ear like he gave you a great compliment, because that's not a great compliment coming to guys like that. And that's all you could tell me? That's all you mean? That means all I was good for is to be a mother of your child. You ain't had nothing to find for me because you wanted to just get me knocked up and pregnant, huh? He loves Ariana. So he said, that's the girl, you gonna be with her, you gonna be faithful and all stuff like that. Couldn't answer no question. Took a long pause. And Tasha K said, you know what, whatever. We ain't gonna be here all night. We don't got time for this. She was trying to get him a bone. She was throwing a bone and he wasn't catching it. Saying disrespect to Ariana, you disrespected me. Don't play that. I don't play that. But yeah, you can't really claim her like that, huh? What about the other kids he had sent to glory? Exactly. Yeah, if she was the other woman, I mean, you would have had multiple kids. And if she never had the M's, how many kids you would have had altogether? 4, and how many she would have had? 3? You would have had 7 kids, huh? 6 or 7? All right, I think that was everything he said. Like I said, it was more to it, but it continued on her website. So I didn't watch that, and I don't have her website, and I'm not paying for that. So everything about Sheree and everything, I do believe it was a business relationship and quarter a day, because I did not believe they really had a real relationship. It was being for convenience. It got a little box of scratch every now and again. Other than that, that's it. All right. Any last thing about Martell interview before we move on to Latriece? All right, let's move on, y'all. All right. So y'all know Latriece Rodgers from Bell Collective. She did an interview with Scotty, and he's stupid, she's stupid, Mel made money. Exactly. And then he'll try to play Mel her businesses. I said, boy, bye. You can never be her freaking lane. Never. So, Latrice from Bell Collective. We just finished watching season 3. So if you did not watch my reviews, go on my page on Bell Collective, watch my reviews, catch up on that. We play game, like the videos. And I did feel like Latrice was ganged up on the reunion. And she was the focus point. So let's get down and let's see what she said. All right? She said season 3 was a lot for her. It was very intense because she didn't know the ladies were going to come for her marriage like that and all that stuff like that. But I said, girl, Latrice, all I say is, listen, if he wasn't never physically abusive, whatever, he still grabbed your arm. That was messed up. But we do know he could be other kind of abusive. That's what I say. I understand why they didn't go down the line and ask him more further. I said, if he wasn't physically abusive, we don't like how he talked to you. So he could be a verbally abusive. And probably emotional abusive, controlling, manipulating. But whatever, girl. You good. You say you good with your man. He's in the room. You fine with that. More power to you. It is. You were not gonna ever leave him anyway, because you said it yourself. He would have to leave you. And that's sad. That a guy would have to leave you for you to lead the relationship. Oh girl. So what other business adventures she might be adventures? No, business ventures that she will go have besides the beauty thing she doing. She said she want to do a cigar lounge. Now neither her or her husband smokes cigars, but they can make business out of it. I said, listen, that's fine, but hope you have a connoisseur or someone as a manager who will run the establishment who knows about cigars and have a cigar lounge. It is like me. Y'all know I don't never smoke. Me, her, open a dispensary in freaking New York, having a shop. I don't know nothing about these products. Don't even know what's contained in that. I don't know nothing about no edibles, and I'm selling them. They said, Mister, you don't got my freaking face selling some freaking edibles so you don't even eat your damn self. I said, I know that's right, I don't. So, no. But hey, it's money. Y'all got it like that. Y'all got the money to build it, to have the business. I don't. So it is what it is. Cigar lounge. They want to open a restaurant. I said restaurant is hard as it is, girl. So you want to make sure you focus. Because usually businesses and restaurants fail between 1 and 2 years. So if you don't make that drive, then you just wasting your money. But okay, whatever. Now, they asked her what kind of food she was going to have. But I said, not the food. Just asked her what kind of type of cuisine she's going to have. It's going to be soul food. It's going to be what? Jamaican food. It's going to be Asian inspired, Asian fusion, Mediterranean. What is it? It's going to be Australian. It's going to be some kangaroos or something. I think about you, girl. Chill. She's still gonna have an edge control, and she continue her hair business. She said she want to do a drive-through kind of hair business, and still go to the vending machine. I said, okay, Latrice, you making money, girl. Whatever. So Latrice and Tamber always been cool. She said that they always been cool. They always hang out. Now, life been life sometimes. And sometimes you may not be hanging out with your friends like that you usually be. Doesn't mean that you have any issues with each other. It's been life. So at a period of time, they wasn't hanging out as much. But they reconnected again and hanging out much. She also still said that she is still cool with Internet. Her Internet's still cool. They still talk. I said, okay, yeah, I remember Internet. She was on first season. And they still cool. So they talked about this real estate thing with her and Sophia. And like I said, I do agree that it maybe was not really a big deal. Now I do just stand by what I said, that I feel like the Latrice girl, maybe you should have called her and told her that you moving too slow, you not moving fast enough. Because she said at one point, oh yeah, the dentist was kicking along Cameron. Yes. Yep, the dentist. Yep, that's her. She did say she had a building at first. She had a building, and she was going to have Sophia close the building for her. And they gave her a number. Unfortunately, they didn't get that building. So she was hoping that Sophia was going to find another building within the time frame. It been months went by. It was like around October, November, and this happened early in the year, and she didn't find nothing. She moving slow. So they found a building, and they closed with someone else. They had no contract, and none of stuff like that. She said even that they had a contract, it still would have been statute of limitation that went past because you took so long time. Unless the contract stated in that thing that you cannot work with anyone else. I'm the exclusive agent. You can put that in a contract, and then a person only could go with through you, unless it's some stipulation that will break the contract with you and that person not being working together. It had to be stipulated in the contract, but that wasn't that. So on the other hand, I do feel like it was common courtesy to tell her, let her know. I said, girl, you moved to so I'm going somewhere else. But at the same time, she didn't have to do it either. It's the business. If somebody else was working with and they closed before you and they got a building for her, and she went there and you didn't move, it is what it is. But don't say nothing until I find out at the baby shower that you really had an issue about that. And then it made a whole big deal. I said, girl, find out the commission. What's going on, girl? So Latrice should have went through Sanjay. Oh yeah, I think she's trying to get in the business, right? For real, she probably would have had a better time getting her figure building than thinking Sophia. Yeah, Sophia started wasting her time thinking about Selena, then she wouldn't have been doing a better job. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Because we're gonna talk about Selena interview. No, her speak on. It was no interview, but she speak her truth. It's like that. So then people was asking her, oh yeah. Oh, we don't talk about black people like that. We don't talk about. I said, girl, if you don't get up my freaking television screen with that bull crap, maybe you don't, but it does talk about us like that. Stop playing. Make it seem like what the people telling their own personal story was about you, girl. You was telling your freaking damn self. Girl, get out of our face, making a whole thing about you when they telling their own personal stories. If you didn't do it, you didn't do it. So they were saying, so people make it seem like you just invited Selena to recently to come at Sophia. I said, why the hell? It wasn't even that big deal for her to invite her to a real estate thing and the deal that she closed with someone else. So why she would? It was no beef. That's why I said it didn't make any sense why you feel like that was a beef that she bought her because of fight her battle. There was no battle to fight if I closed with someone else. You didn't get my building. I closed with someone else. And point blank, period. Bye. Get out of our face. But she said when the season was around the panorama. So, it's so much people that you can invite. and then you gotta get the testing and stuff like that. So some people couldn't be at events like that brunch, that freaking dusty brunch when they had them dirty plates. Keisha first season of One Upper. So she wasn't there, but she did invite Selena to a couple of events, and she's always invites Selena because Selena was on that chat room, and Selena confirmed a lot of the stuff that she's saying in the interview. And she said, "Yeah, she invite me a lot of events, and we do things at most all the time." So, and not all events she could go to, but most of the time Selena's at her events, and vice versa. Latrice at Selena's events, Selena's at her events. It is what it is. And she said her and Selena always been cool, way back, always been cool. So it's not like it just now be happening. We just became cool. Like, no, we always been great friends. And Selena confirmed it on the group chat. So this is how JJ and Sophia got into the show. And also Selena mentioned this in her thing. So Latrice did pitch Selena to be on Bell Collective. And Selena spoke this on her page as well. We're going to get to her next. Latrice did pitch Selena. She wanted Selena to be on the show. And we could have Selena on the show because she was already on the show. So I don't want to have any issue that Selena would have been on the show. But at the time, Selena had a fiance and she had a son. And at that point, she wasn't ready. She was very private. And we do know she is kind of private. She don't speak much. You don't even hear from her that much. So she was private. So she declined it at the time. So Latrice called her again. So I said, what about we'll have JJ and Sophia? It would have been a good thing because the girls are connected with JJ and then they know you and everything. It would be a great segment. So it would be a great way. And how Selena is, Selena always talk good about JJ. She never bashed him. Even after all the stuff that we learned. Oh no. I didn't know that. I thought the son was still living. What was it? It was a good job. So she said, "Oh yeah, JJ good. He's good." And she just talked great about him, even though he was this person. Now we will talk about her segment. How was her experience with him when being with him? But she said, "Oh yeah, he's good. It's fine." Or something like that. She picked him up, whatever thing, and it'll be fine. But unbeknownst to her and unbeknownst to Latrice, that they didn't know, she didn't know, or they didn't know they was gonna get on the show and bash the hell Selena up, make her feel like she was this horrible woman, horrible mother. They didn't care about the daughters. Sophia stayed talking about Selena. Your whole storyline was based on Selena. Selena was not on the show. Oh, she did. She definitely got sick. I remember she got sick, and she did mention her thing. We're gonna talk about her segment too. That she suffered a lot of loss during at the time too. Someone said he was unallowed church. Is that true? I don't know. This might be the first time I'm hearing that she did pass away. I thought he was still living. I didn't know she had a son. Because that's how private Selena life is. I didn't know about her life. I know bits and pieces. I do. The last time I remember heard about her that she was sick and she recovered. And she was working on recovering and all that stuff like that. But Selena had always been private about her life. We don't even know about her like that. But they didn't know that Sophia was going to bash her like that. And JJ and Sophia was going to get on the show, talk down to Selena. That's crazy. So then here we talk about the event. Latrice event. She said, "Why would I bring someone over here to mess up my event? That's not like, come on, that's stupid. If I was gonna have somebody come beat down for some freaking fake ass beef, then it would have never been no event. It would have been on streets. I know what you live, girl. We can find that. We go to your house. What we doing here? So no, so it was hurtful. And Selena did say on the group chat, she was sorry, friend, that happened. But yes, and I think CMU did say this, and I was like, yes. So remember, I was saying that I was saying Selena. I was like, so if y'all never really talked to each other before in passing, and y'all don't say hi to each other, why was the issue now? However, it comes to find out, y'all always spoke to each other in events. Y'all was at a birthday party, Latrice's birthday party not too long ago, and y'all spoke. So why do you choose this event now to act like you so freaking Diana Ross or something like that? Oh no, I should not do that. Act like you was a prima donna. It's like you don't have to speak to someone. If y'all always spoke, even though you had this issue with her, and y'all just say hi to each other, y'all be cordial, y'all didn't have no issues all this other time, and now you come in this event showing your whole ass. You didn't want to speak. So now with that content, I understand why Selena acted the way she acted. I said, girl, this is the only person you see here speaking? Because you did came to that area. Because Tamra did brought you over there, came to a space, say hi to Tamra, and walked away. Because Kim was on yes. Because she wanted to make it seem like it was an issue between them. They never really spoke with each other, and we never had. No, y'all spoke before. All the time. You always speak at every event. That's what was shocking, and people say, why the hell is the issue now? That's what I was like, okay, y'all never spoke. Why we having an issue? I was like, girl, bye. This her MO. I don't got time for this girl. So, and people say, let's break down the scene. And both Latrice and Selena broke down the scene, and that's what I actually seen. Right? I seen this. And that's why I was like, Sophia, you make it seem like that Selena just came up behind your back, grabbed your head, and beat you down. That's not what happened. You went to their space. You purposely didn't speak to Selena, even though you always spoke to her before. So when Selena said, oh, this is the only person you're seeing? She said, oh, girl, well, you didn't speak to me before. She said, baby shower. She said, baby shower, you know how busy I was? Oh, that's why I said, well said, and everything on stuff like that. So walked away. So Sophia said, okay, no, Sophia. So Selena kept talking to Tamra. We seen it. She kept talking to Tamra. But then, Sophia, you had a little extra umph in your mouth speaking, and then you said the extra comment. And it's after we heard that you actually did say you was gonna throw the drink in this girl's face, and she heard it. And we got the tape back, and we heard the thing, and Bravo played Own played the clip, and we heard you said that. So you threatened her that you were gonna throw a drink on her face. You walked away. Extra. She said, extra. I'll show you extra. Everything. We kept going. No, cool. You took it upon yourself. You turned back around, threw your bag down, threw your glasses off, push your arm out the way to go charge at Selena, and you think she was not going to defend herself. You made it seem like you was this docile chick standing there. You was social distance from her, and she just lunged at you, knowing that you came to her personal space and act like you was bad about it, and you got done up. I bet Sophia won't be allowed at the new grandbaby baby shower. I know that's right. Because I won't allow her either. And because she Sophia filed the charges, press charges, the judge said you and Selena cannot be near each other. Separated. That was the verdict. Because they watched the tape and realized that Sophia wasn't this freaking docile, innocent bystander party she made her seem to be on this campaign to say that nobody had the right to put their hands on you. Yes, rightfully so. But nobody got the right to go in somebody's personal space for them to react. Because everybody online saying that, oh yes, invading someone personal space is ground of threat, and you should defend yourself. So if she did that, then that's what it is. It was a mutual compact. Yes, it was. She did. She went over there. She came to her space like she was about to do something. So Selena took that as a threat and hit. So, girl, you wasn't like you throwing your bag down, throwing your glasses off, and went to her personal space. It was what? To kiss her? To say hi? What you thought you was gonna just continue to argue in front of this person first when you did all that? Now, I'm not a fighter. But then again, if I'm not gonna go in nobody's personal space and get on their face, no, I don't want to fight. Come on now. Sure, everybody was going Potomac saying that as a whole table between them, and everybody putting their hands in front of say good night, all that stuff like that. That's a grounds of fight. So it should be grounds of fight when it was no table between y'all, and you invaded her personal space, throwing your thing down, hit somebody, throw somebody off out your way to get at Selena. So no, and so that's why I said why you did a punk move and pressing charges, and now you and her cannot be near each other, and that's why Selena couldn't be in the rest of the season filming. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like she was gonna stand there. No, that's not how it goes. Anybody would defend themselves when you just walk into their space. You could have just continued walking away and let Fika Selena kept talking to Tambra. So Latriece says she doesn't have no issue with Sophia. So Sophia have an issue with her whole damn self. Let her be. So Latriece said she was shocked that none of the ladies, if y'all was so concerned that I was being abused. Now they only will talk about the physicality abuse. And I said that's not the only type of abuse. He may not be physically hitting you, but he could be doing other stuff. Now, if you don't feel like you're abusing any kind of forms, which emotional, verbal, mental, spiritual, financial, all that stuff like that, good, whatever. You believe that, that's your marriage. It is what it is. But don't get mad when people see that how he talk down on you, and he wouldn't defend you. But I said, whatever, we're not defending you anymore. I said, let it be. I said, okay, whatever. That's how he is. You like it, you're not leaving him. So that's what it is. So, but they was on the phone with her or called her. Nobody called her. Nobody came to her, said, girl, what's going on? I see like that. None of that. So she was shocked that they came on this season and used it as a narrative that she's just being abused. She said her and Josh are really still good. They're cool. There are no issues. He's in the store getting her nerves right now. But they're good. They're working on uniforms and working on this next shop. So they're good. She said she knew Josh for years, way before Bell Collector came in a view in our TV screens. She knew him for years. So it wasn't just now they just met each other for TV and he was here. No, they knew each other for a long time. So the downfall with her, Latricia, was from that entrepreneur brunch. When Tisha made it seem like Latrice was talking down at people, I said, no, she wasn't. No, she weren't. Wasn't. She wasn't. She said you congratulated her. You praised her. She got gigs and jobs booked from that brunch, and she has a fear of public speaking and got booked jobs from that same brunch you said she offended people from. She looked like it. She definitely, and if it wasn't physical, it looked like a mental and verbal emotional abuse. And we see how he talked to her like that. So, girls, it wasn't just that. That's why I understand why they comparing it was the physical. I said, no, it's other forms. I look like Sister of the Battle Whoopers Club. I know that's right. Shoot. I said, no, you congratulate her. And then when she came to that scene, when the camera scene, and have to sit down in your office, then you was finding all stuff, the issue you had was Latriece. Then you defending people, you this, you that. I said, Letitia, I said, girl, you empower nobody in your bunches. You don't empower your damn self. You can't empower nobody here. You can't empower me watching you. So, girl, you was a big fraud, pretending that you got all this going on. You doing this for ladies. And for what? You nasty. And you slick. And you're not the glue that get these ladies together. You part of the problem. So she said she done with her Letitia. Because she said at one point her Letitia would talk, even if it wasn't every day, it was every other day. It was cool like that. But since then, they're not good anymore. She said she done. Not even trying to repair me. I said, oh, child, it's like broken. It's done. Unrepairable. She said, it's done. We got nothing to say to each other anymore. I said, no, that's right. She got this freaking show in her head, though she was like the boss of the bitches, and she ain't bossing nobody. She can't boss her damn self. That dusty ass, bootsy badass look alike. And she don't understand why Akeisha has an issue. I don't understand why Akeisha had an issue either. Because she's like, set her ass down and sit down like she's better than everyone. She's down. Listen. I told y'all they were all part of the sister DVD support girl. For real. Yeah. She said her and Cliff are cool. They're cool. Cliff always supported Tisha and Glenn marriage. And I said, he supported that? Or he really supported something else? Akeisha, right? She always gotta have an issue with everyone. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you, girl? Sit down and look. Sit there and be mute. Go sit down with everybody on mute challenge. Show it how to be done. For real. So Latrice is up and down with having children. I said, girl, don't even give it. You got 5 kids. You got 5 stepchildren. And you're a step grandma. You don't need no kids, girl. And they're all grown. And all the kids is close to your age. So you don't need no kids. And you're a step grandma, girl. You don't need no kids, girl. You're fine. If you do one little Latrice, I can't tell you what you need to do with your husband. It is what it is. If y'all end up getting pregnant, I will congratulate y'all and move along. But other than that, you don't need no kid with him. That's it. Stick to your guns. But she said if she does have it, she want to have the natural way. She want to have the experience. I said, girl, okay, girl. But she said after that, she would go on the table real quick to get a snip snap. I said, oh, not the table, girl. Not working out. You didn't want to do that. And she said, no, I will get the table, get a snip snap my body right back together after having a kid. I said, oh, child. So she did talk about how the ladies seemed like Latrice always dug up information about people. Latrice said, I don't need to dug up anything about people. They will come to me. Jackson's so small, and because she's part of the show, people know her, and she well connected, she well known. People will come to her store and everything and just tell her information. So she don't need to dig up anything about anyone. Oh, for real. For real. Knowing self-righteous people. So we found out that Tasha was mad about the text messages thing and how that, I guess she was throwing on the bus that she was part of orchestrating this whole stupid ass text messages thread, whatever. And Latrice did tell Tam at the beginning of season 2. It's not like she just not told her after they had a falling out. She been told her that. everything. Now you was part of it, but at least you did tell her. Whatever. Now Latriece said she had facts. Oh, child, they probably will be her friends. Latriece said she had facts about the Bells. Cause these Bells coming out her making some lies and stuff about her, but she had proven facts. And at this current season, she had like a whole freaking fact sheet of the ladies, and she was going to air that out on the reunion, but she decided not to do it because she don't want to be the woman who just throw information out there about the ladies, unless they put it out there, they say it. But other than that, she had information about these ladies, and she was going to put it out there, but she didn't do it. I said, okay, Latriece, be the righteous woman you are. So they talk about the blogger thing, and she want to clear that up. You remember the whole thing when Marie said somebody put information out about the blogger and that she's a fraud and she was creating medical fraud and all stuff like that, trying to ruin her business. And because Tracy said, listen, I ain't the one going to the blogger. It was a couple people who went to the blogger. So you trying to use me and make it seem like I was the one who going on say that. Now we did saw that sheet that she put out on season 2 about the business and everything, but that was only receipt that she was given and said that this was given to her. And she said she talked to Marie, and Marie said, "Oh, I know about this." It was so cool. And it comes to the reunion and made it seem like flipped on to Latriece and made it seem like Latriece was the one who did that. I said, "Child, I don't know," because I'll say, "Y'all, Marie is dusty to me, and I don't know about her antics, but we do know." She's the villain. She won't play her role. But play your role. Don't get upset when everybody call you out on it. Stop blocking people left and right if we call out on your antics. Play your role and be good about it. They say, hey, yes, I did it and I'm fabulous. Yes, I'm fabulous. I did it. Yes, I did. And what? Yes, I said it. Yes, I went to that person. Yes, I sat down with them. And what? I'm doing my job. My job calls for me to be messy, and I'm going to be messy. And own up to it, Marie. Those maskers saying that, oh, you try to push somebody's storyline because they didn't give me their will. Let them speak their own truth. And who's you to try to push somebody's storyline? Push your own dusty ass storyline. Where's your husband at? Oh, the ex-husband at. No, she is. She can be. She can be. That's why she's not innocent either. She can be. They all can be. That's why I don't put past none of these ladies. She do believe that people will ice her out. That she will get iced out on the show. And I said, oh, Chad, icing out the show. I can't believe why y'all be doing that. I said, I don't like that iced out antics. I don't like that. If y'all true to yourself, you can handle yourself, just do with it. Child, make the money. Say this is just say the cameras go on, this is a job, ain't nothing serious. The cameras go off and we walk by on live. Cameras off. Cameras off. Bye, girl. I'll see you later. And move on. That's all you need to do. This is a job. Cameras on. Bitch, did I tell you gonna fucking who we letting you talk? Cameras off. Girl, I see you next week. All right, we're going to the event. Okay, I see you next week. Let's move on. That's how you need to do it. It's a job. That's all. They talk about this whole capital thing. All the bells must be declared, have a declaration at the Capitol. But I guess the people who organized the event find out when the bells was committing fraud or had some fraud going on. It was an investigation going on. So they decided not to do that. So they decided to say, we're going to give them a tour and commend them there. But that's why all of them wasn't there. More power to who put on the event. Ask them why they invite him to Marie. Other than that was an interview, y'all. It was about that was Latriece interview. I was saying that's cute. Now they don't know they're gonna get another season yet. They haven't got any word of another season. But she said that they'll come back. She got some stuff she could share, new businesses. She want to bring more family into the show and stuff like that. So she got some things to talk about. And if she does a film along the lady, she still got some content. So that's the end of Latriece. We will go into Selena, and that's it. I believe she's getting iced out because Latrice and Marie doesn't know how to play the game. Exactly. Yeah, I don't. Y'all don't play it right. Y'all gonna be the show's rivalry. Play the show rivalry. And don't take no feelings, take the feelings out of it. This is a job. All right, y'all. A last thoughts of Latrice before we move to Selena. All right. That's to Selena Johnson. Now, Selena was the ex-wife of JJ. JJ is currently married to Sophia. And we do know Selena has always been private, but we do know her from the show Bring It. And based on that, we do know I think Cliff is great for the show. Yeah, Cliff has his own moments. He showcased a person who he is. He's very traditionalist. It is what it is. I don't like him, but they make a great battles for her Latrice together. So. And we see her on Bring It. So we know she's very active. And I do believe she has been always active in her life. And also the daughter speaks from their own experience. Nobody has to lie for her, not to tell her that she had to tell her daughters that. No daughters know for sure that the mom was always in the picture. So that's that. So because she been private and she don't say much, she let people run with narrative about her, and she said she just had enough. It's like, even though she tell people, and she says this, she's like, she protects him even though he done her dirty by saying, oh, we see the funny type and all it's like that, oh, Dawn and all this like that, always showing that type. But I said, people who overcompensate like that, try to be funny, usually Megan getting sued for the Megan's Law. How she's getting sued for Megan's Law? Okay. I'll look at that when I'm in Charlie, and I'll look at the Discord. And that's what I was saying. I said suing. I don't want to say that because that'd be happening. She always protects this guy image. Oh, it's funny. I say when women compensate like that, they usually have another side to them that people don't see. And that's the side that Selena has saw that people don't know. But even though he she still protects him. So she said, oh yeah, he's a good guy, he's on the show, and like that, and yada yada yada. So she stayed quiet. She protects his image. And I said, we need to stop protecting these douchebag guys' image who don't deserve the image to be protected. Because by doing so, you're still creating a monster that he gonna continue going on with this is and don't think nothing's wrong. So she said, and JJ is controlling, which I do believe he is. He could be so. And she's mentioned that how Sophia blames the audience. She said Sophia blames the audience of one with this colorism issue. She did. She tried to keep it cute because she said at the end of the day, that's the day their father, and she wanted to tarnish the father relationship with them. But I said the father is doing what he's doing, what you don't want to do. The father is trying to tarnish their relationship with you. Like, keep talking about your mom. Your mom wasn't doing this. Your mom did this. I did this for you. I said, stop doing that because the girls know what's up. Some act like the girls don't know their mom. They know their mom and they know the truth. So Sophia blames the audience about the one with the colorism thing. About the girl said about the soap and so on. She said, I know the reason why they didn't want to use the soap. It's not because she was dark skinned and not because they colorist. It's like that. I don't know. We wasn't there. I do feel like it was some friction between the ladies, and I do feel like the friction is the cause the family dynamics. Sophia, your daughter feel like you chose the man over her. You wasn't there, and you said it's the truth. She said it's the truth, so it's not alleged. It was spoken on the show. You wanted to do so much for JJ, you neglecting your own daughter. So maybe that caused some tensions between the girls. And could they have been doing? Could they have some colorist behaviors? Maybe, maybe not. It wasn't there. But I did feel like that comment was messed up. And I do feel like it's some tension between the ladies that we cannot impact in one episode. We had to have more of that to even sit down. What the hell is the issue between the ladies? But that would be the whole freaking decent statement to even try and sit down and try and dissect all that. But Sophia blamed the audience. She said, "Oh no, I ain't saying right there. They took it that far." I said, "No, you put it out. You presented it out there and made it seem like it was, and people picked up on that." And they said, she said the father wanted them to promote that episode. And she said, no, because it would make it seem like we in a bad light and we would promote that. I said, oh, yeah. And she just wanted the girls to feel dirty and nasty and want them to promote that. That's messed up. Saying the daughters are bullies, and then the daughters getting a death threat, especially the one who got that baby. They want to unalive her and the baby. I said, oh, y'all, it's a rude people online. Get some help. Is it that serious? Do y'all even know these people like that, but giving those death threats? Like, come on now. That's what sometimes I was like, listen, I praise Lord to give me the strength and not be that insane. Nuh-uh. And that hurt her because she had lost a child. Oh. Okay. It didn't dawn on me. She said that was okay. Never mind. Now, because she said she know how to feel because she lost a child, and I wrote it in my notes, and I didn't realize that's what she was talking about. But okay, unless it was something else. She said she left JJ because he's been physical, verbally, and mentally abusive. He was a cheater. He was a liar and controlling. And I said, I mean, that's her story. And I do feel like that's what it was. So this is what I explained to a woman in the Latriece segment and how she was supposed to be in the bell, but she didn't choose that. She said she had a fiance. She didn't want to spill. She don't put anything about the her fiance out there. She didn't spill her beans about the fiance on the show. So she didn't want to be on the show at first. And then she said she had a son, and then the fiance, she wanted to be private. She said no. So she didn't want to be on the show. But she did say Latriece called her a couple of times. This matched what Latriece said in her interview and what she said in her speak on thing. That Latriece called her. She didn't want to be on the show at the first. Then Latriece called her again and asked for JJ Sophia be on the show. She said, cool. They're fine. That'd be great. And I was like, she gave them okay. But she said she agreed with that, but she did not realize there was going to be a smear campaign against Selena that she just bad mom. She wasn't never there. Stop even talking about it. It's like it seemed like he did want the girls to feel a type of way about their own mom. And I said that's sick because she's not doing that to them towards you. And so any guy who's trying to do that to make their kids dislike their own mom is a guy you can't trust at all. So she said Latriece called her again the third time. And she said, why you didn't tell me this what it was? Why you didn't tell me that? People like to rewrite history. Exactly. They do. Why you didn't tell me that? That was like, she said, girl, Selena told Latriece, said, listen, I want you to learn for yourself. I want you to see for yourself how they were. Even though she did agree, like she did bash him and she didn't talk bad about him, she said you need to see for yourself. And she finally told herself and said, you need to tell her. She said if they never got on the show to talk bad about her and bash her, Selena would not have this YouTube channel to speak on her truth. She probably always had a YouTube channel, but she wouldn't have sit down and did this video to speak her side of things because they decided to go on Bell Collective and make it seem like this Selena is this horrible person. And that's what JJ is, narcissistic. And I said, I do see some narcissistic traits in him. That's why I was upset about that whole segment when they're trying to make the girls just trying to say, oh, that, you got one parent and this is like that. You need to make it right. And I said, no, let him fix it with his daughter because the issue is the father, not the girls. And they're trying to get the father to understand that you can't keep making us feel like we wrong from like having a relationship with our own mom and talking bad about the mom. That's the issue they have with you. But you don't seem to understand that. And they're trying to be the bigger person. And I said they're tired of being the bigger person. They're trying to make this fair and make it work with you because you're not bending. So I was aggravated. They were trying to shun the girls, making shit like that. It's not gonna happen. No, it's the father. Get on him. Great for the show. Terrible person. Exactly. She said she didn't like how they portrayed that she was never there. And I said, you know what, Selena, a lot of us believe that you was there for the girls. Even the girls said that you was there. So stop making it seem like you weren't. She said, oh, the reason why they was with him at the school district because he had the better school district. So they don't stay with them. She said, listen, I would pick them from school, pick them up, do their homework, feed them, bathe them, and then drop them over there. Or sometimes they spend the night. If they do spend the night, I would drop them to the school. Sometimes eat lunch with them. Or I drop them to the bus stop. If I couldn't drop them to the bus stop, I would drop them to school. She was always there. And one time she couldn't be there as much because she got sick. And she mentioned that. Exactly. And I said, your own daughter said you was neglecting her to please a man. So you talk about Selena so much. What about Sophia? Coach D came out and said she has no sleep for years and she will call her a lot of things, but never a bad mom. Exactly. So she said she was raised to speak to people, and so she always speak. And she said it was a couple of times that she talked about one time that it was at a supermarket and everything, and she saw Sophia's daughter, and she wanted her daughter to say, "Listen, go tell your mom over here. We're gonna say hi." And then when the daughter got the mom's attention, Sophia looked at Sophia and said, "Oh, who's you, girl?" Look at her up down. I said, "Oh, I said, oh, we have a speak, girl." But she said we always have spoken in events. So I don't understand why she came on here and trying to act like she turned off on the camera and don't want to speak to us. And then she read the whole scene that I explained earlier, that how she was talking to Tampa, she came in her own personal space, refused to talk to me. Then you walked away. I continued to talk to Tampa. I stayed and she was right. She stayed in her spot. She stayed in her spot. She ain't kept going towards you. She stayed where she was at. You kept coming back. And Sophia did mention, no, Selena did mention that the girl, Sophia's daughter, wanted Selena to be her mom. And this was stated, it's not alleged, this was stated, because she was neglected by her own mother. So you got so much to say about Selena. What about your own demons, Sophia? We come to find out JJ missed his freaking grandson's birthday party. For you to finally get the boy that you wanted, your blood boy, and missed the freaking birthday party. What the hell you was doing? Like I said, the freaking Basketball Wives, And I said, you missed the birthday. I don't care you missed anything else. If you missed the birthday, baby, we're going to never speak to me. Because I'll always going to bring that up to you. You missed the birthday of my baby. Now, the first birthday, your first grandchild, your first son, and you missed that, I will always remind you missed that shit. And she didn't like how, what she says. Oh, she said after Sophia told Selena that she's not speaking to her, the extra, she said, okay, go extra, what's going on? All right, whatever. Well, that's from that. But you took upon yourself to come back to her personal space. So she said, yeah, you came back to my personal space. What are you thinking of? You threatening me. You threw your bag down, you threw your shades down, throwing somebody arm away from you, coming at my personal space. So what do you want me to think? And that was the only child speaking to him that he ain't invited this time either. And he won't be. He won't be. Now, I was probably still an invitation because I said, listen, I'm not going to not have you around your grandson, but at the same time, don't try to play me either. You missed the last one. Well, if you want to come to this one, you better beg and tell me. So she said, Selena didn't understand how you pressing charges to me when you the one charged around me. That don't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. So Selena said because she was protecting the man and thing. Ooh. Nah, the twin who had the baby pregnant. Oh, she is again? Oh yeah, he won't be invited. You missed the last one. I won't invite you either. The only way you find invite you find somebody else. Selena said she lost friends dealing with this man because she protected him. He been controlling. She could have had a one cell. She could have had a cell phone at one point. I said, "Oh, what kind of guy is this guy? What the hell? Chill." She said he always jealous of his relationship, of his daughter's relationship with their mom. And I said, I could tell. I could tell. Because every time he speaks, they speak so highly about their mom, he get upset about that. I said, bitch, why the fuck you upset on their own mom? Like, what the hell? You want them to have a relationship with their own mom. Why are you always upset? And you always keep minding them you did their homework, you did this. I said, that's what you're supposed to do as a father. So what accolades you gonna be getting? And she said, all the cards and stuff like that, I keep some. I have a bag of all the stuff the girls give me throughout the years. And she put them out there. She was reading them and she was choking them. And I said, you know what? That's real. Like you say, I'm not this mom. Look at this. I got this. I got this. I got this. All the cards. And these girls is adults now. And she kept all that stuff. So you mean to tell me she was never active? Why she had that stuff now? Come on now. And if I ever had kids and then kids give me that, I would keep that stuff too. So she said she had people coming on her page accusing her for turning the kids against them and everything. That's not true. And I guess she was getting screenshots of that. Selena was making Sophia was making a smear campaign against her. She wanted to see what the hell Sophia was saying. Sophia blocked her at one point. I guess she unblocked her when she got married. All that stuff. I said, "Oh my gosh." And she said, "Oh, he be begging me to come back to me. He be begging." I said, "I believe so. I believe so." Yes, my mom got 3 old scrapbooks with all that stuff in it. Some moms keep everything. Yes, it's a keepsake. It's memories. Cause when you get older, they like to remember those stuff. And when they finally sit down and talk to you, they tell you what was happening. Cause you won't remember. Cause you were so young, so they could tell you. And Selena just said she don't like when the girls don't get along with their dad because she said it's hurtful because they say you want to have a relationship with your father, but she just don't like how he trying to make it seem like can't have a relationship with her. That's messed up. And the girls called her one time, and she even knew. The girl even asked if she had an issue. She said, "What's wrong?" She said, "How you know I was wrong?" She said, "You're my child. I know you was wrong." She said, "Why we always got to be strong? Why do you have to be strong?" She said, "God put test you the battles of the strongest person. They put you to the test of the strongest person, the battle." And I said, "Yes." And she said at one point that he got mad. The girls sent her like edible arrangements and chocolates and stuff like that because it was the anniversary of her grandma. And you know how she was close to her grandma. And because she said her grandma wanted to adopt her, but her mom said no. And I did. They were twins like that. And she said she always wanted twins, and she manifested that. But it was a passing on grandma. She said it was a lot going on. She said there was a lot of passing going on at the time, and then she got sick. So like that. So when they sent her something to cheer her up, he got mad over that. I said, "Oh, classic." Yes, he would. He would leave her so damn fast because this lady he been with, dealt with your stuff for years. And when she finally left you, you couldn't handle that. You couldn't handle that because you would think that she would never leave you. I say, don't get this guy so comfortable thinking that you can never leave them. You can. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, that was everything that Selena said and everything. But I said she's supposed to release a part 2. It's supposed to be released today, but I don't think she released it yet. If she does release it, then I'll give you an update on Sunday. Child, seem like it. See, like the same MO. Or the ponytail and bad body. Narcissistic, think about themselves, get mad when somebody leaves you, and then you want to do this whole smear campaign against the ex-wife, the mother of your children. Like, what the hell is this? And how dare they try to turn them against you, the children against you, or say anything bad about you, but you doing this all the time. You know, on television. We got proof. And you get upset when the girls call you out on it. Stop it. I don't like that. I don't care how funny you are. You're not cute. You never were cute anyway. So Sophia Dusty Desperate Ass want to keep you, girl, let it be. But yes, that was the interviews, y'all. It was good, great talking to y'all, everything else like that. But don't forget this week you might get the truth. No, Court in the Act pre-recorded review. Ooh, clock it, Tracy. Exactly. You will get probably the Court in the Act review. I gotta watch that and give you a review on that. And next Sunday, I'll talk about True Crime, might be Impact New York. I gotta catch that. And DC. And next week, Monday, will be Potomac and Married to Medicine review. Yeah, exactly. So, any last thoughts? She was happy to be in that rotation, be part of it, get part of that man, Dusty. Any last thoughts about any one of these 3 interviews we talked about on talk, discuss before we get out of here? Replay game, appreciate y'all. Let me know how y'all feel. Child, I don't know. That's why that's why I feel like doing this today. I was saying, listen, we're gonna wait. Give it every 2 episodes. I don't want to do every week, every week. it has been boring. It has been boring, and nothing else. It's very divided. I can't fathom to see this season with the same group of ladies again. I'm sorry, they don't shake it up next season. I won't be reviewing it. It's just stupid. It's stupid. I would. She should get in trouble or get that thing taken down. If she don't take it down, oh well, you're gonna court, just like all of these said. Posting my bank statement. Nobody tell you to do that. That's a breach account breach. She'll give a damn about a popo. I want to be warm. I don't know, but she should. She should because that's messed up. Posting my bank statements. Who the fuck is you, girl? Tasha K. Don't give a damn about no popo. Well, I know. I mean, I know Martell is in trouble for giving them out, but she shouldn't. She didn't review the document before she posted them. Exactly. She just posting happy. I said, that's when you're in trouble now, girl. That's always a good thing you made that move to your freaking website. Because on YouTube, that shit got flagged down real quick. I don't know if you can copyright that freaking thing. I said, strike that video. Putting documents out my what girl? What the hell? That's a breach of privacy. As in Martell, this is exactly why Martell don't got no lap for your ass. It's exactly the reason why. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel, Mr. 14. Replay game. Hope y'all watch it. Please thumbs up the video and tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section down below. I'm looking forward to hear your comments and read your comments and respond back. If you have not followed my socials, Mr. Grown, it's Instagram, Twitter, it's TimeMissile_Grown. My Discord is Mr. 14. My link to my Discord is down in the description box. Click on that link and follow me there on Discord. We do watch-alongs, late night watch-alongs. We have discussions. We have a conversation. You can share things. If you want my opinion on things, let me know. That's a great platform to discuss and have a free lane, and we don't have no restricted like on other platforms. And you can support my channel is $140 Cash App. And that's it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. See y'all this week. Anything that's coming up, let me know. Y'all always can share me, reach out to me, and let me know about things. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. right, later, y'all.